Hi, we're gonna talk about the interpretation of the slope and the y-intercept in any linear equation. You know that a linear equation in the slope-intercept form is in the form y equal mx plus b. How you are sure it's a linear equation? We have a relation between two variables of the first degree. So m is always the slope, b is the y-intercept. Slope in French is called coefficient directeur. هلا what is the interpretation of the slope? يعني what is the meaning of m? What is the significance of the value of m? The significance of the value of m or the slope, it means if x increases by 1, then y will increase or decrease by m. So y will vary by m. How do you know if it's increase or decrease? If m is positive, it will increase by m. If m is negative, it will decrease by m. For example, in this example here, the distance traveled by a car is modeled by the relation or the equation d equals 3t plus 5. It's a linear equation. How can I tell? It's an equation of the first degree between two variables. With d is the distance of a car from Sammy's home. Okay, so d represents the distance in kilometer and t is the time in minutes. What is the significance of the number 3? The significance of the number 3 or the meaning of the number 3 in this equation is if t increases by 1 and t in what? In minute. So each minute the distance will increase by 3 what? 3 kilometers. How can I tell it's increasing? Because 3 is positive. So if each minute the distance will increase by 3 kilometers, and this is the interpretation of the slope. Interpretation of b in any real life situation, b is the value of y when x equal to 0. For example, in this exercise, the interpretation of y5 is the distance of the car from Sammy's home at the beginning, يعني when t equal to 0 at the beginning, and this will be the interpretation. So if you want, we can see two exercises from SAT. Two SAT exercises. For example, F equal 1.8K minus 49.5 minus 459.4. The formula above used to convert from Kelvin to degree Fahrenheit. Which choice best express the meaning of 1.8? 1.8 is the slope. The meaning, if K increase by 1, F will increase by 1.8. So every increase of 1 Fahrenheit is equivalent to an increase of 1.8 Kelvin. It doesn't work. Every increase of 1 Kelvin. So every increase of 1 Kelvin, it is equivalent to an increase of 1.8 Fahrenheit. This is the correct answer, and that's it. This is another exercise from an SAT exam. We have this relation. The pediatrician used the model above to estimate the height age of a boy in inches in terms of the height of the boy's age between 2 and 5. Based on the model, what is the estimated increase in inches of a boy each year? Each year, which is A. So when A increased by 1, H will increase by the slope. It's 3. So the answer is 3. In another exercise, which is here, we can pass it into here. In this exercise, we have the linear relation P equal to over 5m plus 1.5. The price P in dollar of a train ticket used to travel a distance m. So P is the price and m is the distance in miles. Okay. By how many miles does the traveling distance increase if the ticket? So we need to find m. If the price increased by 1, if P increases by 1. Usually he said when M increases by 1, usually the question is if M increases by 1, P will increase by 2.5, by 2 over 5, sorry. If M increases by 1, P will increase by 2 over 5. But what if here in this case, if P increases by 1? So you will need to find the linear relation of M in terms of P. So you can say 2 over 5M equal P minus 1 over 5, and then you multiply by 5 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator, or you can divide by 2 over 5. You will get M equal 5 over 2 P minus 7.5 over 2. So the answer will be the stop. So the answer of this exercise will be 5 over 2, and that's it.